Hey traders, it's Marina, the Trader Chick, and today we're going to have a fun talk about how day trading and Cirque du Soleil is so similar. I bet you didn't know that, but we're going to stick around and you're going to find out how day trading and Cirque du Soleil is really the same thing. So I'm Marina, the Trader Chick, and this is simplifying day trading for you. This is me and one of my favorite people, and I get to trade from anywhere in the world, wherever I want. I got a question for you here. Yeah, you could answer me in the comments below. Who here is a Cirque du Soleil fan? And I know that Cirque du Soleil is done at the moment. I get it, and it breaks my heart, but we can still see it online. And if any of you have seen it, I want to know about it because it is one of the greatest things that has ever hit humanity as far as I am concerned. I am an absolute huge over-the-top lover, and I have seen live shows, you name it, and I have pretty much seen all the YouTube channels and other shows that I've bought because of them. They are unbelievable. The stuff that these people do is phenomenal, right? So what's interesting really is that they are ordinary humans that are doing extraordinary things. Literally, that's who they are. The performers are ordinary humans doing extraordinary things. Just like day traders are ordinary people that become extraordinary day traders. And I want to talk about that today because I totally believe that what it takes to be from an ordinary person to become extraordinary can be done in anything at all. And that's how successful day traders are. They start off ordinary and become successful. And it's very similar in the same steps as Cirque du Soleil performers take as day traders do as well. First of all, first and foremost, the commitment that is behind Cirque du Soleil, we all understand it. We all accept it. It's years of training. It's years of perfecting their mastery, correct? We totally get it. Yet, for some reason, day traders, aspiring ones, don't believe that the commitment is important when you're learning to day trade. How about Cirque du Soleil and their intense focus? Have you guys ever watched them? Their focus is so laser and completely in the moment. It is so admirable, correct? The same thing with day traders. If you look at really successful day traders, they are in the moment. They're not multitasking, doing all these other things. They're right there with intense focus and discipline. So it's interesting. Discipline it's a word that we throw out a lot, but we don't really grasp it. What is discipline? Literally at the bottom line, at the end of the day, it's showing up every day. I have traders, students that send me a chart once a week, once a month, and ask me, why isn't it working? But they're not showing up. They're doing one trade, maybe once a week. They are not consistent. They are not committed. Showing up every day to your craft, learning, regardless if it's going to be up or down. Cirque du Soleil performers fall probably way more than we see them actually doing great. But by the time they get to the great, they have fallen enough that their greatness outweighs their falls. Day traders, we have to do the same. The other thing is the trust. Have you seen their total trust in themselves and in their partners and in their routines and in their equipment? There is no wavering. They trust them with their lives, literally. Day traders, we have to trust our platforms that way. It is amazing to me the amount of traders that contact me and say, oh my God, I lost all this money. And they don't even know how to work with their platform. They lost their money not because they don't know how to do it, but because they don't know how to work their platform. It is amazing, and it is so sad for me to see that. And confidence. When you are practicing, showing up, committed, trusting, your confidence is real. It is there. They show up every day to their practices, to everything they do. They are confident because they do the work. Are you ready to do that work? This is what it looks like when you have commitment, discipline, trust, confidence, and all together put in. This is how they are able to do this. Now, imagine putting all those elements that we all can do into our day trading, and we are going to master it and kill it just the way Cirque du Soleil performers do as well. Okay? And another thing is, what do Cirque du Soleil performers, directors, day traders have in common? Way more than you think, right? Because we hear that only 5% of day traders are successful. So what happens to those 95% that aren't? Have you ever thought of it? Because we hear from 95% that aren't successful how risky it is, how dangerous. It's literally like somebody like me who says, oh, I think I want to try a tightrope and get on, fall, and kill myself if I make it and I'm alive and say, you know what, it's too dangerous. Of course it's dangerous. I haven't done the work. So what is it that they lack? What Cirque du Soleil people have and what successful traders have? This is the deal, guys. Here's what we can do differently from them. Since I can't go into everything, I'm just going to talk about the one thing. Basics, 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 guys. The very, very, very basics, right? You cannot start being a tightrope walker if you have not started on the ground floor, right? They have mastered those basics. They have taken it slow. They do not go straight for, getting on their motorcycle and getting on a tightrope and driving across it. It's crazy. Yet day traders, quote unquote day traders, they throw their money in the market, which is literally like getting on that tightrope 50 feet off the ground and thinking that they are going to be able to master it. No, you start on the floor. Every single tightrope person, they started maybe an inch off the ground. They certainly didn't start 50 feet off the ground. You know those beautiful, amazing ribbon performances when they are like 30 feet off the ground doing these acrobatics? Guess what? This is how they start. They start on the floor with their arms tight. That's the basics. They probably don't even think about what they're going to do. They're probably going to just think, how do I tie this around me? That's the basics. This does not happen immediately, yet day traders, again, quote unquote, because there is no barrier to entry, they hop in and they do this and think they're gonna make it. And on top of that, they don't know how to use their platforms. They don't trust their platforms. They just get on and throw their money in. Guys, we need to start with the basics, okay? And I want to give you another really important bonus tip about Cirque du Soleil performers. They dominate one market. One area, I should say. One area. Okay? This woman who is mastered this, you cannot get better than that. Do you really believe she's going to hop on a motorcycle and start doing spins up in the air? Absolutely not. Day trading is the same. Here's a bonus tip for you guys. Master your one instrument first. Master it. It could either be ES minis. It could be learning how to just trade Apple. It could be learning just how to trade either altcoins or Bitcoin if you're doing crypto. Forex, pick one or two currency pairs. Do not start doing everything at once. The more you do in day trading, the more you end up losing. Remember, Cirque du Soleil performers, they master that one area. Certain that they probably do really great in other areas, but they don't. They know the mastery is the key to winning. All right? So, do you really think that motorcycle guy is going to be doing what that woman just did? Absolutely not. So, if you're going to be learning how to do futures, do you really want to get into options or Forex? No. Stick to the one instrument. One. So, aspiring traders, please dominate that one market. We do not want to do multiple markets in the beginning. Dominate it, master it, and then you'll see if it's even necessary to go to another. Okay, so it starts with one chart because it's all about the simplicity, one instrument, and it's about having fun. I'm Marina, the Trader Chick. You can find me on the Trader Chick at YouTube, thetraderchick.com, and you can contact me if you have any questions, thetraderchick@gmail.com. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit for notifications. I have videos coming up every week. This is your place to learn and simplify your day trading.